Welcome back, guys. Josh with Navigate the Wild, and today we're going to talk about sticks. We're going to talk about the different types of sticks, how to get them onto the tree, make sure they're secure, and make sure your travel from ground level to your platform back down is a safe journey. So last week we talked about saddles. It's the primary piece of equipment that you need when getting into saddle hunting and wanting to saddle hunt for the first time. The second piece of essential gear that you need is a stick. A stick is basically what's going to create that ladder effect for you to be able to get up and move around a tree, whether they are straight up and down or they are offset a bit. Each stick usually comes with a piece of AmSteel. The AmSteel is what goes around the tree to secure the stick to the tree. You have some form of step. You have a connection point for your AmSteel. Then you have some type of piece that bites to the tree. It goes up against the tree like this and allows you to connect it to the tree. In the world of sticks, things have changed a bit in material, but really you have two forms of stick. You have an aluminum stick and you have the newest thing called carbon fiber. The aluminum stick tends to weigh a little more. The carbon fiber stick tends to be a little lighter. The aluminum stick tends to be less expensive than the carbon stick. Both of them, if they get around any type of metal-to-metal contact, make noise. Makes noise. And that echoes through the woods if you're trying to be quiet, especially in a late afternoon hunt for last light. Most sticks you can outfit with Stealth Strip. This is Stealth Strip, comes in a roll. Latitude, I think, have actually partnered with Stealth Strip, and they make a kit that is already pre-cut to be able to go around the actual stick itself. So this is the original AmSteel that came on the tethered Skeletor stick. This is a 4-pack. This was the first stick that I bought for multiple reasons, and I would recommend it if you're getting into saddle hunting for the first time. You want to do it a season. I ran my first season, maybe even my second season, with the Skeletor stick. Yes, it's aluminum. Yes, it's a little heavier, but they have these orange knobs. Most of them on my Skeletor setup are broken because they're just rubberized and they break over time. But it allows you to connect. It's a connection point for you to be able to stack your sticks. Also, the steps fold away. I really, really liked that feature. And you would get a 4-pack of Skeletor sticks, which is I still hunt with 4 sticks. I like having four sticks. It's a really good number to be able to get up a tree 15, 16, even 18 foot, depending on how tall you are. So this is a great, in my opinion, the best entry-level stick that you can buy on the market. And I think all 4 sticks are like sub $300. So for under $300, you get 4 sticks right out the gate. Really good packability, really nice folding steps. You get the AmSteel. I'm pretty sure this is 8 foot of AmSteel, so you can get around any tree that you're really looking to get around. And that's great. After that came the Latitude SS carbon stick. I have some reflective tape here. One thing I really like about the carbon stick, I've noticed that with your step, when your step is thin like this, it can add a pressure point on your foot and kind of hurt your foot a little bit, especially if you're just getting set up. I usually go up, I usually get to the tree, I put 1 step on the tree, I put my second step directly on top of this one, and then I loosely attach it to the tree. And then I go up with 1 stick off my saddle and another stick off the other side of the saddle. So I only have to really connect 2 sticks completely. But it takes a few seconds. And so my feet would hurt stepping on this step And then I got the SS Carbon from Latitude, and you kind of have more of a step there. This goes up against the tree, and then your foot has a little more platform to rest on, and that did reduce some of the stress point of my foot and pain that I felt. I upgraded my AmSteel. This is a hang-free quick connect, and I'll show you the difference when we get out on the tree. You don't have to have that. Matter of fact, when you start climbing, you really want to stick to trees that are about the size of a basketball in circumference, really, because it's easier for you to hold and readjust and reposition. You could actually get your arm around it, get up against it with your body and hold it. You want to stick to that size. Once you start getting around trees where you can only hold on to the backside of the tree halfway, it makes getting around the tree with your AmSteel a little harder. You know, you're basically wrapping your loop around to try to capture it and then reconnect it. And the wider the tree, the more problematic that is. This is like 10 feet of AmSteel. It's okay. I thought I was thinking outside of the box and I'd be able to get around bigger trees, and I can, but now going into my 6th season of saddle hunting, I like to stick to trees that I can get around easier. It just makes it more comfortable. It makes it easier to set up. So this is a bit of overkill. You don't really need to do that. Most guys go with an aider. This is an aider. This is a 2-step aider, tubular aider from Hang Free out of Orlando, Florida. Got to support the local boys. I really like this aider because of the tubing. But if I'm honest, I really have my eye on that 2-step aider from Arsenal that actually has the little bit of platform, because when you do go to put your foot in the tree, this will sometimes get pushed up against the tree, especially when I'm coming down. Not so much when I'm going up, but when I'm coming down and I'm getting ready to come from my bottom step to my first aider tube, it's easy to get that thing pushed up, and I just can't get my foot in there really well. And so that's kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. I think Arsenal's knocked it out of the park with their aider. An aider is optional, but what it does is allows you to get a little more distance in between your steps. I know guys that run aiders through every single step, and they like to go 18, 20, 22 feet. I'm fine with one aider. My first one gets me off the ground level about maybe chin height, and that puts my aider in a comfortable place for me to be able to step. I could actually get away with a 1-step aider. I don't utilize both steps all the time, but it just gives you a little more room. So it's like adding an additional step, and the weight is so tiny in comparison to anything, to adding another stick or whatnot, that it's not that big of a deal. It's worth having at least one in your setup. Let's get out to the tree and I'll show you what that looks like. I have my Skeletor stick, and when I get up to a tree, I'm usually putting it up against my body like this, pressing it, and then I'm whipping, and I'm going to try to catch it with my hand, right? And I'm going to try to catch it like that. Now, this is a pretty big live oak, and before I attach it, I look at all my teeth and make sure my teeth are on the tree. They're all making contact, which they are. From that point, I'm going to crisscross. I go up and over, and then I take my tail and I put it behind the rope. And if I have time, I might even go between the tree and my teeth. At that point, what I'm doing is I'm pulling out the bottom of my step and I'm driving it down on the tree. And as I do that, I'm pushing in there and it's rock solid. It's not going anywhere. The only way this is going to lift off the tree, sometimes if you're in a rush, I have had my bridge get caught on one of these steps, and I go to step off the tree, and it lifts it up, and I have to reset it. So it's better not to be in a rush. Just try to take your time. But then you would come up to the tree, go up, and step up on your first step. The Skeletor has this little ridge right here, and it's pokey, man, and it hurts your foot. Now I'll show you the difference between that and the Latitude. Okay, guys, what we have here is the Latitude Carbon SS stick. It has an aider connecting. This stick can be chin high, Some guys go even higher. I have the upgraded Amsteel Prusik knot connection point. I'll show you this. And it just passes through this keeper and wraps around. And then I take this bundle of extra rope and I just roll it up on itself, and there's like a hair tie connection point there, and I just capture it all and then twist it there. That way there's no excess rope in the way, and I do that to all 4 sticks. Essentially, your first step is 5 foot off the ground. Next thing you know, I'm 16 foot in a tree. I don't care what you go with. All I'm here to tell you is whether it's the longer sticks from Hawk, their expandable sticks from Arsenal, a latitude stick, the 1 stick from Tethered, whatever it is, you're going to need a set of sticks. I would recommend lighter. I also like a little more platform for my foot. It just takes away some pressure points and pain for me. Everything that I've used is loud, so I would recommend the Stealth Strip or something equivalent to that. An aider, at least a 1-step aider, if not a 2-step aider. And now you have a way to get up the tree and down the tree. Hope this helps you out in making your stick purchase. There's plenty of them out there to look at and navigate the wild.